Why do we oftentimes go after worst case scenario when we think about something going on in our lives? For instance, say we're going to the dentist. We may come up with 8 different things that could happen in that dentist chair. Our mouth won't freeze, something will happen, there'll be a lot of pain. You name it, we come up with these ideas. Or maybe we're taking a vacation and we worry about the plane crashing, or we show up late, or something happens while we're there, or there's some kind of a kidnapping, or you name it, whatever it may be. Why do we do this? This comes for most of us from a place of our past traumas, so to speak. The way we survive when we've had different things happen in our life, in our upbringing, whether it's trauma or whatever we want to call it, we come up with plan B, C, D, and E, because if we worry about the worst case scenario and it doesn't happen, we don't feel so bad. In other words, we don't want to get blindsided like we probably were in certain ways when we were children. So if we are always thinking the worst is going to happen, and most of the time it doesn't, we can somehow be okay then. But if for some reason, on a rare occasion, the worst does happen, we somehow feel we can survive it because we were prepared. We say, well, see, I told you that was going to happen. Here's the thing about that way of thinking, though. Number one, it's a lot of wasted energy, and it's exhausting to live our lives always worrying about the worst thing that can happen. Number two, it takes away a lot of your free time to actually be living your life. Number three, it doesn't change the outcome. You can worry about a plane crash if you're going somewhere, and that does not change the outcome if that plane is going to crash or not. And there's a very, very, very low percentage that the plane will crash. And think of all the hours and the energy you have put into that when you didn't need to. I'm one of those people, by the way, when it comes to planes, I still struggle with that. Anybody that flies with me knows that. I know it's not rational, and I still do it. It's a waste of time and energy, though. The reality is, it's all an illusion to try to keep us somehow in our mind feeling safe. All you actually have is your present moment. There's no sense worrying about anything else that could happen outside of that present moment. It takes away so much of your life. I know you can't learn this skill overnight, but start catching yourself when you notice that you go to that place of worry, or this could happen or that could happen. And tell yourself, this is an illusion. I'm going to be present, live my life now, and whatever happens, I know I will be okay. And I know that I can say that to you because as of this moment, I'm sure you've had a lot of things that have happened in your life, and you know what? You're still living and breathing, and you are okay. You have survived some tough times, and you will continue to survive the tough times and the great times. But why worry about the tough times when there's great times? What a waste. Something to think about. I look forward to talking with you again tomorrow.